The John Smith's Handicap Hurdle is next. It's a 2 mile 0 to 140 this time. We've got Futona at the top for John Morgan. Instructor Craig Beckwith. Baltic Sunrise. Graham Clutterbuck. Explicable. Paul Parsons has also got Rule of Time. Into the Darkness. Joshua Sutherland. Santos Escobar. Matt Cooper. Brigadoon Grace. David Robertson. Cortland Slayer. Darren Thompson. Shabora Carlotti. Or Derek Hinton. Picture Perfect. Graham Clutterbuck. Spirit Badger. Stu Gray. Jean Lafitte. Daniel French. Step Up. Craig Beckwith. Don Quixote. David Robertson. IT Defs. Martin Leadham. And Decimate Best for Derek Hinton, a field of 17. This time, called in and away. Don't expect to see them hanging about. There's a few front runners in this, I think, and it's a sharp track. So over the first they go. They've got 8 more to get over after this one, and it's Cortland Slayer who's showing the way at the moment from Don Quixote in second. IT Defs is down on this near side rail. Into the Darkness is up there with the leading group, and they're spread right across the track as they're all vying to get into a decent position. But it's Cortland Slayer who's got the lead and leads by 4 lengths. IT Defs is just about second on the inside. Then a Baltic Sunrise, Picture Perfect is close up as well. Also wide on the track, Brigadoon Grace as they get over the second of the 9. Instructor just a back marker. The other top weight for Tona also nearer the back than the front, which is a strange thing to say about a John Morgan horse. Cortland Slayer went right through that hurdle and has subsequently lost all that advantage and now only leads by a length or so. To Into the Darkness in second. Rule of Time is now third. Then IT Defs, Baltic Sunrise, Shabara Carlotti and Step Up are after that one. But in truth, there's a line of about 10 of them all disputing second as they go past the winning post with a full circuit ahead of them. The back pair now, Jean Lafitte and Instructor. And it's Cortland Slayer who's back on an even keel in the lead, leading by 4. So IT Defs is now a clear second. Then Step Up is third and Shabara Carlotti is fourth. Then Baltic Sunrise, Rule of Time and Don Quixote with Into the Darkness just dropping back a little bit. The grey on the outside, Spirit Badger is trying to get into it as well. The other Derek Hinton horse at the back is Decimate Best. Also towards the rear now, Explicable. As they're in a more traditional sort of racing formation now, not quite a spread across the track, but it's Cortland Slayer leading by a couple. To Step Up, who's now gone second, then Don Quixote. IT Defs is still hugging the inside. Then comes Into the Darkness, Spirit Badger and Picture Perfect are after that. Shabora Carlotti's dropped back a bit. Baltic Sunrise is trying to get close. The one's making really good ground up the inside is Jean Lafitte as they get over the 5th. Now looking to the back, Futona is now the back marker, but it's Cortland Slayer, Step Up and Don Quixote the front 3. IT Defs on the inside is 4th. Then Into the Darkness, Jean Lafitte is still making good ground. Also around the outside, Brigadoon Grace is getting into it. Spirit Badger's trying to get closer as well. There's a definite race on here as they head down towards the final 3 flights and the final 4.5 furlongs, and it's Cortland Slayer who leads by 2 to Don Quixote. Step Up, Picture Perfect and IT Defs virtually in a line. Over the third last they go. Still Cortland Slayer in front, but now on the wide outside, Brigadoon Grace has come through. Don Quixote is still there. Step Up, Into the Darkness. Jean Lafitte is now making good ground. So too is Shabora Carlotti. Spirit Badger's not out of it either. There's plenty of chances as they head to the straight and head towards the second last flight. It's Cortland Slayer still by 2 though from Jean Lafitte, who's now second. Then comes Step Up and Don Quixote. Into the Darkness, IT Defs and Shabara Carlotti. Brigadoon Grace after that. This is the second last. Cortland Slayer lands in the lead. Still 2 to 3 clear of Jean Lafitte. Then comes Don Quixote, the one making the best ground now is Picture Perfect, also trying to come round the outside. He's Instructor, but they're over the last, and it's still Cortland Slayer, and they're going to do well to get to this one. Jean Lafitte, the only one with any chance, but it's going to be a pillar to post win for Cortland Slayer and Darren Thompson. And up towards the line, Cortland Slayer takes it from Jean Lafitte in second. Instructor finished well in third, then Picture Perfect, Shabora Carlotti, IT Defs after that, and all the way back to the disappointing top weight for Tona. And Cortland Slayer may well have won that at the start. Got off to a flyer, ran through one hurdle and recovered well enough to stay in the lead. Wasn't headed really. So Cortland Slayer for Darren Thompson takes it. Jean Lafitte for Daniel French was second. Instructor Craig Beckwith third. Picture Perfect for Graham Clutterbuck was 4th. And Shabora Carlotti for Derek Hinton was back in 5th.